You're listening to Eagle 102 KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to men's opening night of the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102 and KJFMradio.com. Mark Front, Corey Buchanan here in the high school gym watching Silex warm up, and I think this might be a first. One of the teams might actually be able to catch the start of the pregame before they come in. Winfield's not here yet. We're 14 minutes away from game time, and Coach Keim has not arrived with his troops so far.
Yeah, I shot him a text message, and he hadn't responded yet, so I'm just wondering where they're at. Hopefully
he's paying attention to the road.
Yeah, for sure.
And is able to get his number one seed Winfield Warriors in here. This is the first of two games from the high school gym tonight. Our late game, that's going to be a good one, as the number 4 seed Louisiana Bulldogs host or take on the number 5 seed Bowling Green Bobcats, the hosts of this tournament. So that should be a pretty interesting matchup a little bit later on. Coming up here in the high school gym. The other two games, our first game on the air is the early game in the middle school gym, and that is the number 2 seed Clopton Hawks taking on the number 7 seed Ellsbury and the number 3 seed
We just got word that Winfield has officially arrived in the building.
All right. Whew. That's making me nervous a little bit. 3 seed North Callaway and 6 seed Van Far coming up later on. That is the online-only game from the middle school gym. Of course, our second game will be the on-air game here from the high school gym as Bowling Green, Louisiana battle. But now that Winfield is here, we can start talking about this. We don't have to say, will they, won't they make it, and will the 8 seed grab the upset by forfeit? We don't have to worry about that anymore. Winfield is here, so we can start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102, brought to you by Evans Insurance Agency, Silex Banking Company, and the Oya Landscape Supply. Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
This is Tracy Brookshire with the Pike County Health Department. With community transmission cases increasing in Pike County, it's becoming more difficult for healthcare providers to contact positive cases the same day these results are received. The state of Missouri has mandated that we prioritize first the investigations for school exposures, individuals 65 years and older, and cases associated with long-term care facilities. Those that do not fall into those categories will likely experience a delay in initial contact. Therefore, we have made some changes with our calling procedures to help streamline and make our calls more efficient. It is critical that if you have received a positive result or know you have been exposed to someone with COVID-19, you need to begin a 14-day quarantine starting from when your symptoms began or the last day of exposure to the positive case. Your patience awaiting your initial call from our office is very much appreciated. Visit our dedicated COVID page on our website, pikecountyhealth.org, for more information.
Let Bowling Green Insurance be your crop insurance specialist. Bowling Green Insurance Agency and NAU Country provide farmers with superior crop insurance protection and the fast, friendly service our customers deserve. Call Fred Carlson or Jackie Mayer at 573-324-CROP or stop by our office at 310 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green to discuss a protection plan that is right for your farming operation. NAU Country and Bowling Green Insurance are an equal opportunity provider.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
About 10 minutes away from opening tip here in the opening round of the 96th Bowling Green Invitational. Mark Fronick, Corey Buchanan is running after the starters for Winfield. Again, they were late arriving, 13:30 before the opening tip is when they walk through the door as they get ready to take on the number 8 seed Silex Owls. And, of course, when you talk about Silex, you have to talk about the dunk. Last week, Blake Thurman pulled off his first career in-game dunk, actually his first dunk ever in that game against Louisiana at home. And not only was it his first dunk, it was the first dunk for Silex in a game since 2006. I think it was Joey Peitzman that had the last one all the way back in 2006. So congratulations, getting a lot of hits on the video that KJFM posted. And just a fun moment for number 1 and the Silex Owls in that one. Unfortunately, they fell to the Bulldogs in that matchup on Friday night, but still got the crowd going. And a nice, bright moment for this team that struggled a little bit here in the 2020-2021 season. They're taking on the Winfield Warriors, who come into this tournament as the top seed. Brian Keim has his team playing pretty well down in the GAC conference, and they showed what they were about in the Clopton tournament. Ended up finishing second in that one as, I believe, the 6th seed. So they really played above what prognosticators thought of them coming into that tournament, and that helped them grab the number 1 seed in this 96 Bowling Green Invitational. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Keys to the game and starting lineup still to come here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by McCoy Blossom Funeral Homes and Crematory, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Eastern Missouri Commission Company, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, and Jesse Owens Heating and Air.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate in Louisiana.
My keys have changed slightly since the pregame started. I think the key for the Owls is a fast start. I think they need to attack Winfield coming off that long bus ride, just getting in the gym a couple minutes ago. I think they need to really push the pace early and see if they can catch the top seed sleeping.
Yeah, I agree. And they got to take care of the ball. We've seen that against Louisiana. They had a couple hype plays and then turned around and turned the ball over a few times. And Louisiana, they put up a lot of points early, so they got to really watch out what they're doing with the ball and just be smart, play their game.
Yeah, they got to be able to turn possessions into points. A lot of missed opportunities, especially in the hot zones there within 10 feet. So they've got to capitalize on that and get a handout on this Winfield team. They can shoot the three, and that's what doomed them against the Bulldogs last week.
Yeah, all 5 people on the court for Winfield, they can shoot behind the arc, including the big man they got down there with, is it Schutte?
Schutte, yeah.
Schutte. And he even had a dunk down there at Clopton. So let's see how Winfield can get going here after the slow start.
So that's our keys to the game. We've got our starting lineups, and we're 5 minutes away from opening tip here in the opening round of the 96th Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pogue Ford, Northeast Missouri Title Company, People's Savings Bank in Bowling Green, CarQuest Auto Parts, and Spare Time Bowl and Grill. When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups, first for the number 8 seed Silex Owls, they're coached by Aaron Hankey. They'll start the dunk master, number 1, junior Blake Thurman. Number 3 gets the start, a freshman Tyler Twellman. He can shoot the 3. Junior number 10, Daniel Havlick, gets the start tonight. Number 14, senior Steven Salyer. And number 55, he calls him Juicy, junior Blake Bragiola. So again, for the Owls, it's Thurman, Twellman, Havlick, Salyer, and Bragiola. For the number 1 seed Winfield Warriors, they're coached by Brian Keim. They'll start at junior, number 12, DJ Gillespie. Number 20 gets the start, a senior, Seth Wilder. Number 30, a senior, Nolan Rikers, gets the start tonight. Senior, number 34, Greg Penrod. And number 44, he's also a senior, Cannon Schutte. So again, for the Warriors, it's Gillespie, Wilder, Rikers, Penrod, and Schutte. And of course, their 6th man coming off the bench will be number 23, Austin Carson. And he is a spark plug for sure coming off the bench for the Winfield Warriors. Any surprises in the starting lineups? I think that's pretty standard as far as this point in the season. I think everyone's settling into a starting 5.
Yeah, and Winfield just has a bunch of gamers, so I don't really expect them to, on a slow start, to get warmed up here. I don't think it's going to affect them much. So,
about 2 minutes away from the introductions on the floor, then the opening tip. And we've got basketball coming up just around the corner from the 96 Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals, A Taste of Philly, Airco Convenience Centers, Magruder Limestone Company, and One Multi-Sports Complex.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
Just about ready for opening tip here from the 96 Bowling Green Invitational. They'll do the anthem before the Bowling Green game a little bit later on, but always a fun time here at the tournament. You know, you don't have the huge crowds like we've had in years past because of the ongoing pandemic, but hopefully we get that all straightened out by next year, and we can get back to business as usual in high school gyms and just life in general. Introducing the teams on the floor right now. First, Silex, and then Winfield will be announced. We'll take a quick break and come back with your opening tip after this on KJFM.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, B&B Automotive, Center Locker Service, Nutrient Ag Solutions, and Orff Construction.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Brown's Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
Little PA trouble here in the high school gym tonight. It'll be Schutte jumping center against Thurlman, and we're just about set for basketball here on KJFM from this 96th Bowling Green Invitational. Referee comes from the near side. Thurlman jumped early, and Schutte went up uncontested to get that opening tip. So Winfield with the first possession of the ball game. First with it on the far side is
what a back
Seth Wilder, and that shot is off the glass and in. Who got that? I was looking down at the time.
That was Gillespie.
Gillespie, sorry. Yep. And now a steal will bring it back the other way. So no bus lag or whatever you want to call it for Winfield, as they're off and running to start the game. And now Nolan Rikers is fouled on his way to the hoop.
It's going to be Daniel Havlick's first foul of the night.
And the first team foul against the Silex Owls. Missed the first shot, so it remains a 2-0 ball game. And the second shot for Nolan is up and good, and it's 3-0 for the top seed in this tournament. Pass ahead, they get it to the offensive end for Tyler Twellman. He loses control and another turnover. Back the other way, it's Penrod. He goes coast to coast, and the shot won't fall, but he'll get 2 shots from the line. It's already 2 fouls, and they're both shooting fouls, and they're both against Havlick. Not the start that Silex wanted here in the opening round of this tournament. And a granny shot goes in.
You don't see that very often.
So Penrod goes underhanded. And he was very excited it went in.
Go 2 for 2?
Nope. Shorted the second one, and the rebound is grabbed by Max Levy.
The old granny shot.
Levy kicks it back to Twellman. Now to Thurlman. Thurlman on the weave, back to Levy. He stops from the free throw line extended, a little too long. Baragiola the rebound, or Barbolia, or whatever the PA announcer called him. Putback shot no good. Was it Berbiglia? I don't know what it was. Back the other way, and on the fast break, Gillespie puts 2 more in. He's got 4, and the lead is 6 for Winfield.
Yeah, if you turn it over, Winfield can run you out of the gym.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. I think the most common mispronunciation is Bargiola, right?
Yeah, whatever he said, I've never heard that before. And I'm not even from Silex, and I've never heard somebody butcher it that bad.
Well, I'm not from Silex either, but I had the benefit of growing up, and still one of my best friends is Blake's uncle. So that shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Rikers. Here comes Winfield back the other way. Gillespie to Rikers, back up top now for Seth Wilder. Wilder
what a pass.
feeds down low, shot no good for Penrod, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Penrod, and they'll go back to the Owls with 6:19 to play in the first.
Winfield will set up that 1-2-2 press. We've seen them run a lot in Clopton tournament.
And now a foul going to be whistled against Winfield, their first team.
I think they're going to get Gillespie for that.
And you're right, his first. And Sawyer will inbound to Levy. He's trapped. Lob pass to Twellman down below us. Different view here from the going from the old gym to the new gym. And now a steal by Wilder. Takes it across to Schutte, now back up top for Gillespie. To the near side for Rikers. Free throw line for Penrod. Lob pass down for Cannon Schutte. His layup's no good, and the rebound pulled down by Levy. He's on the move, kicks it near side, and the pass too high for Steven Sawyer and out of bounds. Turnover gives it to Winfield with 5:39 to go in the first quarter. Silex still looking for their first points of the night. And into the ball game comes Colin Twellman and number 2, Josh Price. So a little bit different lineup for Coach Aaron Hankey tonight.
You can tell Winfield's still a little stiff. They're missing a lot of layups that they don't normally miss. So
into the ball game is Austin Carson for the first time. Gillespie from the baseline. His fadeaway is no good. The rebound is grabbed by Price. Crossover gets him past Carson. Bounces a couple of times off of him. Gets it to Thurman. Thurman's runner's no good, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Back to Winfield with 5:12 to go in the quarter. Silex having a lot of trouble penetrating against this Winfield team. Pretty good defensive team, Winfield.
Yeah, they're really aggressive, and they deny the pass really well.
Schutte steps out for 3 and can't connect, and the rebound now almost stolen from behind by Wilder after it was pulled down by Sawyer. He'll inbound in the backcourt and get it to the sophomore Price. Price trying to find a little room, gets it to Twellman over to the far side for Thurman.
Thurman, a lot of ball pressure here.
Yeah, works against Gillespie. Lob pass down low off the hand of Sawyer. He gets it back, trying to find a little room against Wilder, and it's stripped from him. And we're going back the other way on the break. Rikers off the glass is good. Nolan Rikers with his first bucket from the field. He's got 3 points, and it's 8-0. More trouble. Full court pressure from Winfield. They
got a 2-on-1 here. Oh, he didn't attack him. You got to make the guy guard you.
And he took a ill-fated 3. And going back the other way, and there's a big dunk. Cannon Schutte with his first 2 points. Come on the jam. Maybe showing a thing there to Blake Thurman. And a timeout taken by Silex with 3:57 to go in the first quarter. 10-0. Winfield leads, the top seed leading the 8th seed here in the opening round of the 96 Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by All Parts, Bowling Green Lumber, Sun Window Company, Abel's Quick Shops, and Pike County Title Company.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
3:57 to go in the first. Silex ball in between the scorer's table and the Winfield bench. And so far, all the points except for 2 have come a certain way.
Yep, Winfield's defense just creating turnovers and fast break opportunities for them. So, like we said before the game, Silex is really going to have to work on their passes. And
I'm not sure. Oh, no.
Silex is taking another timeout.
They didn't like the look they got after the first timeout, so they took another one. 3:43 to go in the first quarter. More basketball coming up from the Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by Bolin Chevrolet, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, and La Crosse Lumber Company.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Already through a quarter over in the middle school gym, and it's Clopton leading Ellsbury 17-12. So not a lot of whistles over there, just a lot of back and forth action here. It's 10-0 in favor of Winfield. A lot of turnovers. And a couple of timeouts in the first quarter, and Silex will take it down below us. And what do we have?
Oh, I think Kerry Bibb messed up again. So we'll have to let him hear about that after this one. We got him last night, too. Didn't start the clock on time.
Oh, my goodness. Now, that actually can be a factor, as I think I heard a story about Tony Francis getting a basket overturned because the clock didn't start.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that. Clopton ended up winning the game, right?
Because of that, yeah.
How would you have liked to have been the opposing team coach?
Right. Here's Thurman. Gets it back up top.
Great take.
Yeah, Price goes to the hoop, and he's fouled. Josh Price will go to the free throw line to try and shoot Silex to their first points.
I think they're going to get Peter Nickel.
Yep.
On the foul there. That's his first.
And the first shot is good. And Silex is on the board. First point of the night for Josh Price. He'll have one more opportunity to try and cut the Winfield lead to 8. And that one's good as well.
Good rotation. Got the friendly roll.
And it's 10-2. They work the perimeter. Holting in there, as they've already gone kind of into their bench a little bit, more than usual at this point of the game. Here's Schutte. Kicks it back out, up and around. That's Brady Creech.
He can shoot it.
And Schutte a little bit long on that. He's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. He's going to keep taking them, though.
Oh, yeah.
And back up top for Creech. The freshman goes far side for number 24, Josh Holting. Now to Austin Carson. Carson drops it down low. Hook shot from Schutte's no good. And Carson comes away with the loose ball. Kick it out. Here's another three, and that one's off the mark. Creech the rebound. Reverse layup is good. Brady Creech. Here's Thurman back the other way. Can't get the roller. Creech the rebound. Up to Schutte. Schutte to the hoop, and he lays it in. Cannon Schutte's got 4. And the ball rolling around a little bit with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And out of bounds. Creech had the last touch. It'll stay with Silex. And it allows Cole Fessler to tie his shoe. Seeing a lot of faces in this that we haven't seen much of so far this season. Both sides. Here's Levy. Couple of crossovers. Into the corner now. Coming out is Price. Trying to find some room. He gets behind the free throw line, forces up a shot. It's an air ball and goes out of bounds. Back to Winfield with 1:45 to go in the first. And back into the ball game comes Tyler Twellman. Also in there, Steven Salyer.
Just a lot of dribbling away from the basket for the Silex offense. They aren't really getting any movement on the opposite side of the ball.
Here's Creech. Kicks it into the corner. Here's the three. Off the mark, and the rebound Grabbed by Fessler. Drops it off to Twellman. That's Tyler. Now for Max Levy. Ball fake, gets it to Baragiola out high.
Little double screen underneath. You're going to get a moving screen.
Going to get Twellman?
I believe so.
That's the first on Tyler. And the third team foul. 14-2, Winfield leads. Minute 15 to go in the first. Here's Brady Creech. Out high for Josh Holting. Now for Nickel. And down low for Penrod back into the ball game. Here's Creech for three. That's no good. And the rebound this time grabbed by Twellman. Pass down low. Posts up. Shot can't go. And Silex has still not hit a shot from the field. We're in the final 42 seconds of the first quarter. Skip it inside. Penrod is fouled, and we're going to see some more granny shots.
They're going to get Blake Baragiola or Bargiola?
Baragiola. 38.2 seconds to go. And the underhander goes through. Greg Penrod, 2 for 3, shooting that way.
Yeah, I'm going to get a quick video of this. You can't make this up.
He's got one more with 38.2 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the second one misses everything, and it'll go back to Silex. The way he's smiling, I don't think he usually does this. I think there's been a wager involved or some sort of challenge issued. Here's Carson with it off the steal.
Great
Scoop
take.
to the hoop. And the putback is good for Penrod. His first shot to go down from the field, and it's 17-2, and it's knocked out of bounds. He'll stay with Silex with 24.8 seconds to go.
Silex is just trying to pass through the arms of the defender, and it just doesn't work.
Backcourt, here's Sawyer with it. Tries to get past Carson, bounces off Austin. Gives up his dribble. Now a bounce pass to the near side for Colin Twellman. Twellman worked on by Penrod. Hands it off to Thurlman. Thurlman has a little trouble. We're down to 5 seconds. And the pass goes into the backcourt and out of bounds. And 3 rows up goes Tyler Twellman. When a turnover gives it back to Winfield with 1.3 seconds left in the quarter. Carson to inbound. Here's Creech, and he won't take a shot. Good defense that time by Salyer to prevent the buzzer-beating attempt. 17-2, Winfield leads Silex after the opening 8 minutes. We'll have more from the 96 Bowling Green Invitational after this on KJFM.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Elisha Koenig, RE/MAX Realty Agent, Midwest Heating and Cooling, Spring Valley Accounting, and Advanced Eye Care.
Need a little good news in your life? State Farm has new, lower car insurance rates in Missouri, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock at an even better price. Call me today at 573-754-5575. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Me, Kayla Caldwell, your Edward Jones financial advisor at 2604 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Turnover by Silex to start the second quarter. They trail Winfield 17-2. Our front, Corey Buchanan here in the high school gym, opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. Marianne and Jim Ross down the hall. And there's a shot from DJ Gillespie. He's got 6 points already in this ball game, and it's 19-2. And now a break going the other way, Break for Blake, and Baragiola converts, and that's the first shot to go down from the field for the Owls in this ball game. Here's Wilder with it. Is that going to take it right to the hoop? No, but a foul. And he'll head to the line, and we'll see how he shoots. If he goes granny, we know there's something up.
I think they're going to tag Blake with his second.
That is correct. And the first shot's good to make it a 16-point lead. We've got Bowling Green and Louisiana coming up a little bit later on. Just like last night, at the conclusion of this one, they will clear the gym, sanitize anything they need sanitizing. Here's Schutte going to the hoop. Was that a dunk? I don't know if he actually made it up to the rim or not through traffic, but he got the shot to fall. He's got 6.
They called Seth Wilder for a little push there.
That's his first. Sawyer gets it in the backcourt for Havlick, and he's fouled.
That's number 2 on DJ. He's got to be a little bit smarter. They can't afford to. Well, I'm not gonna say they can't afford. They don't want him to come off the floor.
Yeah, these are the games you got to work on not taking those fouls, though. You know. Here's a 3, Havlick. That's good.
They missed him that first half. He got picked up 2 quick fouls and didn't get to play the first quarter.
So Havlick with his first 3 points of the night. They kick it far side. Here's a long-range 3. It's too long for Gillespie. Schuette's turnaround return is no good, and Wilder grabs
Just too many offensive rebounds Silex has given up.
Schuette passes on the 3, gives it to Gillespie. His shot's good. DJ Gillespie has 8. And we're a minute 45 into the second quarter. All Winfield tonight, 25-7, and it's knocked out of bounds. And we'll stay with Silex. And Sawyer set to inbound. He gives it to Havlick over to the far side, and a big-time bump from behind by Rikers. It's his first.
Both teams with 5 fouls so far this half.
Sawyer in front of the Winfield bench. Has his pass tipped back out of bounds by Gillespie, and they'll try it again a little bit further down the bench. Sawyer goes back to Havlick. Havlick on the run. Good
Great
bounce
pass.
Yeah, to Blake Thurman, and he puts it home. Thurman's first 2 points tonight. Here's Gillespie to Schuette for 3. He still hasn't been able to line it up.
Just another offensive rebound for Winfield.
Putback's no good, and finally a foul whistled against the Warriors.
I think they're going to get Holting there with a over-the-back call.
That's right. His first, team's 6th. Sawyer checks out. And Price back in for the Owls. Front court, here's Thurman. And his pass is stolen away. And here comes Holting to the middle of the lane, and another 2 points and a foul for Gillespie. He'll have a chance for the and 1.
They're going to get Havlick with number 3.
27-9. First shot, or the only shot, is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Cole Fessler. Havlick gets it to Fessler across the line through Price. Skips it back across to Havlick, trying to force one down to Thurman, and it's taken away by Gillespie. Ahead.
He was open, just kind of a soft pass, didn't make it there.
Wilder's 3 didn't foul that shot, and allows Silex to get the board this time. Havlick Floats one to Twellman, now to Thurlman. Thurlman goes to the hoop. He's blocked by Schutte. And here comes Rikers back the other way for Winfield. To Wilder. Oh, great return pass and the finish. Gillespie with 2 more. Kind of looked like it was going to get out of hand there for a second, and they were able to pull it back in. Here's Silex, center of the lane, turnaround shot. That's no good for Cole Fessler, and the rebound picked up by the Warriors.
This is just too easy.
Wilder all alone for 2 more. 31-9 here in the second quarter.
That's what
midway point.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned cherry pick there.
Yeah. Twellman. There's another one. Here comes Gillespie to the hoop and in. DJ Gillespie. And a timeout taken by the Owls. 4:02 to go in the first half. 33-9. The Warriors lead the number 8 seed Silex Owls from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by Woods Smoked Meats, Mike's Tire and Service Center, the Mercantile Bank, County Market in Vandalia, and McDinger's.
With winter weather upon us, remember One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Buying a home can be scary, but not with RE/MAX Realty. Whether you're looking to sell or to buy a home, commercial property, investment property, or land in Pike County and the surrounding area, the RE/MAX Realty Shop is here to help. When you or someone you know wants a passionate advocate to share the home buying experience with, call me. We will both be glad you did. I'm Elisha Koenig, RE/MAX agent.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
Silex after the timeout. Trapped on the far side. They get it to Hamlick. He'll try the 3. This one's off the mark, and Creech with the rebound for Winfield. Brady tries to force a pass, and it's out of bounds. Back to Silex on the turnover with 3:29 to go in the first half. Eagle 102 halftime show coming up. Here from the high school gym, guarantee the second game is going to be a little bit closer than this one. 4-5 matchup between the Louisiana Bulldogs and the host Bowling Green Bobcats. And the Bobcats are hoping to duplicate what the girls did last night. It wouldn't be as big of an upset in a 4-5, but they'd like to stay in the big gym during the home tournament.
Yeah, you never want to play in the middle school.
Back. Here comes Hamlick. He loses control, and the ball is picked up by Nickel.
See, in that instance, you just got to grab the ball. Don't try to dribble out of it. Just grab the ball and retain possession, and then look to do something with it after that. You see so many people trying to just continue on with the chaos of dribbling the ball when it's rolling around everywhere. Just not smart.
Nickel back to the far side. Creech. He'll drive to the hoop. Yeah, he's fouled by Wesley Perkins. His first personal. With 2:39 to go in the first half. They're at the half already over in the middle school gym with Clopton leading Ellsbury. Ellsbury's come back in that one. 33-29 is the score.
Ellsbury's got a couple good guards. If they can get going, they can be pretty dangerous, so it's not really surprising.
Creech misses the first. And the second shot for Brady Creech is good. 34-9 is the Winfield lead. Top seed in this Bowling Green Invitational. And now a tip and a take for Penrod. He goes up. He kind of caught in between there. And he picks up a foul against Baragiola too, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. That's Blake's third.
And here comes the granny shot.
That was an unneeded foul, too. He was already up well ahead of the pack, and there's the shot. This one's long. Blake gets the rebound. 2:22 to play in the half. Here's Levy with it in the backcourt for Silex as Twellman gets ready to check back in. On the far side, Perkins dribbles back near side with that big mouthpiece. Here's Thurman. Kick it to the corner for Levy. And backs it up again. This is Tyler Twellman to Blake Baragiola. Baragiola trying to find some room against Penrod. Gives it off to Perkins. Flanked by Twellman. He gives it up. Down to 1:40 to play here in the first half. Pass tipped and taken by Creech. He goes to the hoop, blocked from behind by Twellman, and now Rikers is fouled by Perkins. That's going to be Wesley's second. And a 1-and-1 opportunity coming for Nolan Rikers. They're hovering around 50% from the free throw line. Minute 33 to go in the half. And the shot earns the second. 35-9.
I just want to know, as a coach, with Brian Keim, I mean, how do you help Penrod with a granny-style shot? How do you coach him on that? Watch a YouTube video?
Probably.
I mean, he's got really good rotation and
Yeah.
everything on it, but
that's got to be something they've been messing around with in practice or something. Lob pass down low, and it's intercepted by Nickel. And now goes out of bounds. And turns it back over to Silex with 1:14 to go. Levy with it across the line to Thurman. Center of the lane for Perkins. Kick it back out. Here's Twellman for three. The other Twellman gets the rebound. And back out high for Thurman. Blake going to drive. Goes off the glass a little too hard, and the rebound is pulled down by Josh Holting for Winfield. Here's a steal.
oh, he's going to take the
three
on the fast break. Oh, we got a little 2-on-1 here. Let's see if they can capitalize.
It goes to the hoop, and what did they get? The charge or the block? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a definite charge there.
And the turnover gives it back to Silex, 32.8 seconds to go.
Creech picks up his first foul.
He looks like he's a little worse for wear, too.
Yeah, I think he came down on that knee.
You ever hit that kneecap like that?
Oh, yeah. It's not fun.
Smarts for about 5 minutes. Be sore when he wakes up, but he'll be fine the rest of the game.
Yeah, he'll feel it in the morning.
Back it up. Here's Twellman. That's Tyler. Down to 14 seconds to go in the half. Far side.
Ooh, I think he kind of got away with a travel there. Shuffling the feet.
Here's Perkins. Down to 3 seconds. They're going to get a shot off. Here it comes. A little too long, and hits the back iron and out at the buzzer. We played two here from the high school gym. Opening round of the 96th Bowling Green Invitational, and Silex is trailing Winfield, the top seed, 36-9 after 2 quarters here on KJFM.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Liggins Flooring, Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Lynn's Heritage House, and Rawls County Mutual Insurance. Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
This is Tracy Brookshire with the Pike County Health Department. With community transmission cases increasing in Pike County, it's becoming more difficult for healthcare providers to contact positive cases the same day these results are received. State has mandated that we prioritize first the investigations for school exposures, individuals 65 years and older, and cases associated with long-term care facilities. Those that do not fall into those categories will likely experience a delay in initial contact. Therefore, we have made some changes with our calling procedures to help streamline and make our calls more efficient. It is critical that if you have received a positive result or know you have been exposed to someone with COVID-19, you need to begin a 14-day quarantine starting from when your symptoms began or the last day of exposure to the positive case. Your patience awaiting your initial call from our office is very much appreciated. Visit our dedicated COVID page on our website, PikeCountyHealth.org, for more information.
Let Bowling Green Insurance be your crop insurance specialist. Bowling Green Insurance Agency and NAU Country provide farmers with superior crop insurance protection and the fast, friendly service our customers deserve. Call Fred Carlson or Jackie Mayer at 573-324-CROP or stop by our office at 310 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green to discuss a protection plan that is right for your farming operation. NAU Country and Bowling Green Insurance are an equal opportunity provider.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Well, that was an interesting first two quarters from the Bowling Green Invitational as Winfield racked it up on Silex 36-9. We saw lots of steals. Silex a little bit lackadaisical with their passes. We saw one dunk. We saw grainy free throw shots. We saw a little bit of everything come out after Winfield finally got here 13 minutes before the start of the game.
It's definitely been an interesting one so far, but it is always nice to see your token dunk every now and again. But, the big story here is the turnover difference, and I would hate to see – I wish I had the stat on how many points Winfield has scored off of fast breaks, off turnovers that Silex has made. Winfield has really good ball pressure, and we knew that, or I knew that coming in after seeing them in the Clopton tournament. Their defense, they run a 1-2-2 full-court press, so they've been able to get Silex turn the ball over, and they've got some easy buckets on the other end. So that's pretty much the gist of this first half.
It's interesting what Silex has tried to do. They've had a couple of fast breaks where they pulled up and tried to shoot a three in transition. That really hasn't worked out for them so far. And then when they do get into their sets, when things get out of control, they tend to freak out a little bit and make the wrong decision.
Yeah, and you seen Daniel Havlick, he got into foul trouble early, and then he came back in that second quarter, and he knocked down a three. And then they run a couple sets, and I got a couple backdoor cuts and a couple easy layups there. And he was kind of a spark there for a second, but then he picked up his third foul, and he was right back on the bench. So he's got to be a little bit smarter. They need him in the game if they're wanting to produce anything offensively. So,
and is that kind of a product of the speed of which Winfield plays? You're not quite in position. You're a little bit farther behind, and you go to clutching and grabbing instead of getting in good position.
As far as if they're getting those back cuts?
No, the fouls that Silex has taken.
Well, yeah, they've just got a couple token, where they're reaching in after they've already been beat on defense, and just picking up some of those fouls that you don't like to pick up. And, yeah, they just got to be smarter with their hand checks and everything when they're on defense trying to guard the ball.
Yeah, and maybe try and get a little better position or just cut their losses at that point.
Yeah, and you're always supposed to have somebody behind you with help defense, and we just haven't really seen much of that tonight. So,
all right, 38-9 our score through two quarters. We'll take a break here on the halftime report. Come back with first half scoring after this on KJFM.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by Calumet of Missouri, Calvin's Restaurant, Ann Lane Boutique, Shelter Insurance, Frank Wallace, Agent, and MASH.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
High school sports on Trickle Service.
36-9 through 2 quarters. First half scoring for Silex. 2 points for Blake Thurman, 2 points for Josh Price, 2 points for Blake Baragiola, and 3 for Daniel Havlick. But both Baragiola and Havlick with 3 fouls. Perkins with 2 and Tyler Twelman with 1. Silex 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That was their only points in the first quarter of this ball game. Came from the stripe. They had 7 in the second quarter as a team. For Winfield, they scored 17 in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter, and 3 points by Brady Creech, 14 for DJ Gillespie, he's the top scorer, 4 for Seth Wilder, 5 for Nolan Rikers, 6 each for Greg Penrod and Cannon Schutte. They're hovering around 50% from the free throw line. They've had a lot more opportunity from the stripe so far.
Yeah, Winfield missed a couple, outside shots that some of their guys are normally hitting. So this game could be a little bit worse if they, who knows, maybe if they'd have got here on time tonight, they wouldn't have had such a, I'm not going to say a rough start, but you could definitely tell they were a little stiff coming out. So they should be warmed up now.
That's a little tongue-in-cheek, I'm guessing, to your buddy Brian Keim.
Yeah. I actually tried to send him a text message and ask him where he was at before the game, and they finally showed up. But, of course, he hadn't checked his phone. They just said that they were running a little bit late. So there you have it.
Well, maybe in the next round or the finals on Saturday, that might be an issue if they run behind. But tonight, they were able to do what they need to do and grow this to a 29-point lead through 2 quarters. So
yeah, I can guarantee you Brian's not going to let that happen from here on out the rest of the season.
Yeah, probably. A minute and a half to go before we start quarter number 3. We'll take a break, come back with action from the second half after this from the Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, Penrod Real Estate, and Clint Bowen Construction.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Second game from the high school gym. That's going to be a good matchup. 4-5 between Louisiana and Bowling Green. That's coming up with the pregame at 6:45 as they, again, will clear the gym. We'll wrap up our broadcast, take a little break, and then come back with the nightcap here, both on KJFMradio.com and on 102.1 FM. So still a lot of basketball tonight and a lot of basketball to be played in this 96 Bowling Green Invitational. Big upset last night as the Bowling Green Lady Cats beat Winfield, the 6 over the 3 seed to stay in the big gym. Foul whistled against Twelman, his second for Silex. Rikers gets it in to Wilder, now for Gillespie with 14 points. He's off the mark. Penrod, the rebound offensively, work it into Schutte. He goes high off the glass and gets the stick.
He didn't even jump on that one. He just kind of chucked it off the backboard.
And the lead swells over 30. 40-9. Twelman gets it down low. Havlick can't get the reverse layup. Rebound knocked up. Here's Havlick again. Oh. Excuse me, that was Sawyer. And the shot off the mark.
Looked like he kind of lost his footing there on that shot.
Slipped as he went up. Schutte with it. Drops it down low. Penrod makes a little room and scores. Greg Penrod's got 8. And here comes Havlick with the score 42-9. Sawyer with it. Gets it to Havlick. Bounce pass near side for Thurman. Thurman has his pass tipped and taken. Wilder the other way. He lays it up over the rim. Seth Wilder with 2 more. He's got 6. And the lead is 44-9 for Winfield. Stephen Sawyer with it for Silex over to the far side for Twellman. That's Tyler. He goes to the hoop and puts it in. Tyler Twellman, first 2 points of the night. And it's 44-11. Schutte with it. Cannon to the near side for Nolan Rikers. Rikers going to try the tray. That one a little too long. The rebound, though, pulled down by Penrod. He gives a little scoop pass to Schutte. It was low, and he runs into Havlick. And that's going to be the 4th on Daniel Havlick.
I thought maybe they were going to call the reach-in before
the contact.
Yeah.
Havlick will check out after picking up that personal. Wesley Perkins back in. 5:53 to go. Lob pass to Schutte, and he can't finish. Penrod the rebound.
Just offensive rebound after offensive rebound.
Here's Gillespie with it. He pulls back. Burning a little clock here with 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Free throw line, lobs it down. Schutte off the glass. Doesn't get much easier than that. Cannon Schutte.
He just sealed the defender off and put his hand up. Nice, easy target.
46-11. Here's a shot from the free throw line. That's good for Blake Thurman.
That's 4 on the night for him. His first of the second half.
Skip it corner. Here's Schutte. Back beyond 3. He'll pass it up this time to Gillespie. DJ kicks it back. Now Schutte will try the 3 and nail it. First of the night from beyond the arc for Cannon Schutte. And now everything seems to be working for Winfield. Finally shaking off that long bus trip. Missed by Sawyer. Over the rim. And it's 49-13. Winfield with the ball. They'll pull back. 4.5 to go. Here's a long-range 3, and that one's good for DJ Gillespie.
It's not going to be good for Silex if Winfield starts knocking those deep balls down. And they normally shoot a pretty high percentage.
Yes, they do. Now a tip and a take by Wilder, and here comes Seth on the fast break off the glass and in. My goodness. 8 points now for Wilder.
And when it rains, it pours.
Skip it far side. Another steal. This one by Penrod, but it's stolen back. And now it's a 2-on-1. Here's Baragiola, and he is fouled.
I think they're going to get Rikers on that one.
With an even 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Baragiola heads to the line for the first time tonight. Blake wears number 55. And he misses the first. 54-13 here in the third quarter. Sawyer checks out.
Price checks in.
And the second shot for Blake, a little bit long, and the rebound pulled down by Seth Wilder. Behind the back pass to Gillespie. Now Schutte for 3. Off the mark on this one. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wilder. And goes back to the Owls, and back into the ball game comes Cole Fessler. He'll replace Blake Baragiola. .345 to go here, third quarter. Opening round. And this 1-8 matchup has gone pretty much according to script. Here's Thurman. Here's a 3 from 12 minutes long. Rebound pulled down by the Owls. Price off the glass and scores. Good putback from Josh Price, the sophomore. He's got 4 points. Into the corner for Rikers, and that three is just off the mark. Price had the rebound momentarily, gets it taken away by Wilder, and they'll reset the offense. Schutte lobs it up over the defense to Gillespie. A lot of fancy dribbling, but then Gillespie pulls back. Winfield getting very fancy here in the third quarter. Gillespie from three, far side, too long, and the rebound this time pulled down by Twellman for the Owls. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Into the corner for Thurman. He'll try the three, off the mark, gets his own rebound, but then loses it. He slipped down, and Gillespie picks up the loose ball. Fake the pass to Wilder. Try to pass off glass for a dunk to Schutte.
Oh, what a move.
Unable to convert, though, as Wilder, and he wanted a foul. Back the other way comes Perkins. To Thurman. Blake to the near side for Josh Price.
Winfield in a 2-3 zone here.
Almost a steal again for Wilder.
I think we're going to have a swap here. 4 in, 4 out.
Carson comes back in, as does Holting. And Creech, who is the fourth one? Nickel.
Penrod stays in.
We'll need that crack free throw shooting. Price has it go off him to the floor, and they say last touch was by Carson. 54-15, minute 49 to go in the third. And more substitutions for Silex. Into the ball game, Jake Henry. His first action of the night. Here's a three from the corner. Yeah, short. Silex grabs the rebound. Twellman's putback is good.
Great job of following your shot.
Tyler Twellman with 4 points. Minute 33 to go in the third quarter. We'll have a running clock in the fourth. Here's Holting with it to Creech. His shot from inside three rattles home. Brady Creech has 5. And the lead is 56-17. Price has it go off his knee, got control back, gives it to Twellman. He puts down the tray. Tyler Twellman has 7 points in the quarter, and we're down to a minute to go in the third. 36-point ball game. Baseline, here's Holting. Kick it to the corner, up and around. How about Austin Carson for three? It's long. Rebound, Penrod. His putback is good. Greg Penrod has 10. We're down to 38 seconds to go in the third. Here's Price being bothered by Nickel.
Just trying to do too much, trying to dribble too much.
Work it down low. Twellman off the glass is good. Tyler Twellman with 2 more in the corner. He's got 9. 58-22. Winfield leads. Kick it out through the hands of Nickel and out of bounds back to Silex. 13.5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
That's Winfield's first turnover the second half so far. They had 4 in the first half.
It's pretty good. Ball responsibility. Price over to the far side for Levy. Moves it to Twellman. Now back for Price. That three at the buzzer is good. And that makes it 58-25 at the end of 3 quarters. Winfield, though, in control, and we'll have a running clock in the fourth when we return to the 96 Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102, brought to you by Evans Insurance Agency, Silex Banking Company, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Final quarter set to begin. It'll be a running clock, so things won't stop unless Silex gets it below 30 or a timeout is taken. And here's Havlick back in the ballgame to Salyer. Working baseline for Baragiola. His shot's short. Rebound tipped up and taken by Holting. And Blake's lucky he didn't get foul number 5 there. He's getting a little handsy after that rebound. 58-25 our score. And there's a block, but a foul going to be whistled on Thurman, his first. 17 points for DJ Gillespie. That's a pretty good night. And he hasn't seen much action here since the third quarter started.
Yeah, they've been subbing pretty nonstop here, so everybody's getting some action.
Josh Holting looking for his first point of the night. And there it is. Clock has a minute run off it while he shoots the free throws. Under 7 to go. Second shot good as well, and it's 60-25. With 6:45 to play. Salyer has trouble, and he's tied up. Arrow will favor Winfield. And Carson to inbound in the middle of the Silex bench. To Brady Creech. Near side, and they'll kick it back out to Carson. To the near side for Creech, back to Holting. Now to Carson, good cut, he scores. Austin Carson's first 2 points tonight. Here's Havlick, and he's hugged. Interesting foul there.
Oh, he was doing it to get the subs in.
Get the subs in. Okay, so a little gamesmanship there. 5:45 to play. Fresh 5 for Silex. John Owen in there. His first action of the night. I think everyone else has seen a little bit of playing time. With it on the near point is Price back up top to Levy. Now far side for Colin Swellman. Excuse me, Wesley Perkins. Inlet pass is intercepted by Creech, and here comes Winfield up the floor. 3 minutes gone in the final quarter. And Creech cuts through the defense and scores. 64-25. He's got 7 points. Pass tipped and taken away. Holting picks up the loose ball, gets it to Creech, and here comes Winfield again with 4:45 to play. 64-25 is our score. How about a 3 from the far side, in and out, and the rebound pulled down by Owen. Back the other way, Levy with it. Trying to find a little room, and he's blocked back down. Schutte knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Silex. And DJ Gillespie back in for Cannon Schutte. That'll get us near the midway point of this fourth quarter. Inbound pass comes near side. Twellman, the 3 is good.
He's kind of come to life the second half, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Tyler Twellman into double figures now with a dozen. Near side, here's Creech. And what do we have, a timeout taken by Coach Brian Keim. With 3:47 to go in the fourth, we'll take a break too, probably our last here in regulation. We'll have more of the Bowling Green Invitational after this on KJFM.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by McCoy Blossom Funeral Homes and Crematory, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Eastern Missouri Commission Company, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, and Jesse Owens Heating and Air.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
That shot is short, coming off the timeout from Gillespie, and here comes Silex the other way. Tyler Twellman, good spin move, finds the hoop and scores. Got a little bit of skill there out of Tyler Twellman. Excited to see how he grows over the next few years. Turnaround shot, Carson's no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back. Austin Carson with a pair. He's got 4. Near side, here's Blake Thurman with it. From the center of the lane, his shot no good. Rebound loose momentarily and picked up by Peter Nickel. Nickel will take it across the line himself. 36-point lead for Winfield.
What a pass.
Yep.
And a finish.
Oh, my.
Look at that.
Nickel scoops it off the glass, draws the foul, and has a chance for a 3-point play. His first 2 points tonight, and they've got some weapons, don't they? Very deep is this Winfield bunch. And Gillespie has to come out. I don't know if there was an issue or what, but it's the 3rd foul on Wesley Perkins. Clock stopped momentarily. I think they accidentally went to a timeout on the scoreboard for a second here in the gym. And that shot is no good, but a foul will send Daniel Havlick to the line.
They're going to get Seth Wilder on that one.
Just his second. And we're down to 2:12 to play. They're resetting the clock. Shot's good for Havlick. Not sure what the deal
I'm not sure what's going on over there.
He hit them both.
We'll just, once again, we'll blame Kerry Bibb.
He is rocking the Blues colors tonight, though. We got to give him some credit for that. He took off a day from a Chiefs shirt to rock the Blues colors.
He didn't like my comment last night that Tom Brady was going to end the Chiefs season.
Oh, my goodness.
Here in a couple weeks.
That shot is good for Nickel. Peter Nickel with 4 in the quarter. 71-32. He's got 4, actually 5, doesn't he? 71-31. I think they put a point on the wrong side. That shot off the glass is no good. 1:30 to go. I think they put one of Silex's points on the Winfield side. But we'll change our scoreboard to match theirs for the time being. And a foul whistled against the Warriors. And that's the second on Peter Nickel. And another wholesale change for Silex. Here's Price with it.
Oh, what a move.
Cuts to the basket. No, Reicher's the rebound.
Tell you what, Silex has got a bright future. They got a couple young guards that can really do some damage.
Yeah, they just got to get that confidence and get that movement away from the ball.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of stagnant.
Nickel with it over to the far side, down to 33 seconds to go. Here's Reichers. Thought about going to the hoop and then.
Yeah, I think they're just going to hold off, let the clock run out.
Carson. Down to 20 seconds to go. Silex will be playing in the middle school gym in the semifinals, consolation semi on Thursday. Winfield will stay as the 1 seed here in the high school gym and take on the winner of the Louisiana Bowling Green game. Final on this one, 71-31. Winfield, the top seed, does what they need to, beating Silex by 40 here in the opening round at the 96th Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to the Eagle 102 Game of the Week. The post-game show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops, is coming up next.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
Time for the Eagle 102 post-game show, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
71-31 our final as Winfield takes care of Silex, the 1 over the 8 in the opening round of this Bowling Green Invitational. It looks like Clopton is going to take out Ellsbury over in the other gym. They've stretched it back out. I think they're in the 4th quarter now. The last check, no, that is a final. 69-45, Clopton over Ellsbury over in the other gym. So, our first 2 games are in the books as Winfield beats Silex and Clopton beats Ellsbury. We still have 2 games to come in the old gym. It'll be North Callaway and Van Far, the 3-6 matchup. That'll be just on KJFMradio.com. And the 4-5 matchup between Louisiana and Bowling Green coming up in a little bit will be here on KJFM Radio and on KJFMradio.com. So that's what's going on the rest of tonight. But Silex, they showed a few glimpses, but just need to take care of that ball a little bit better, and maybe that comes from a little more movement in their offense.
Yeah, I mean, they ran into a really good and well-coached Winfield Warriors team tonight that, they've been playing pretty good all year. So, I'm not going to say I'm surprised by the score. I thought maybe Silex could kind of hold in there. I didn't think it was going to be this big of a blowout, so to say. But like we were talking about earlier, Silex has some up-and-coming pieces. They got a couple of freshmen and sophomores that, in the future they're going to be able to build on. So I think there's some positive things there. I think it's just going to take a year or 2 to really get them growing and shape that team out a little bit.
Exactly, and I think they've got a good leader in Aaron Hankey, and he can connect with those kids, and maybe in a year or 2, maybe it'll take 3, but this group is going to be contending in the EMO conference before it's all said and done. Our final in this one, 71-31. We'll take a break, come back with final scoring numbers after this as we continue coverage of the 96th Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pogue Ford, Northeast Missouri Title Company, People's Savings Bank in Bowling Green, CarQuest Auto Parts, and Spare Time Bowl and Grill.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Need a little good news in your life? State Farm has new, lower car insurance rates in Missouri, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock at an even better price. Call me today at 573-754-5575. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Brown's Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
Final in this one, 71-31. Mark Fronek, Corey Buchanan back in the high school gym. Final scoring numbers for Silex: 2 points for Blake Baragiola, 4 for Blake Thurman, 5.9 for Daniel Havlick, 7 for Josh Price, and 14 for Tyler Swellman, as he is the top scorer for the Owls. For the Winfield Warriors, they had a lot of folks in the scoring column. 2 points for Josh Holting, 4 points tonight for Austin Carson, 5 for Peter Nickel, 5 for Nolan Rikers, 7-point night for Brady Creech, 8 points for Seth Wilder. Then you get to the double-figure scores, 10 points for Greg Penrod, including the granny shots. He hit 2 of 5, shooting underhanded from the free throw line. 13 points for Cannon Schutte and 17 for DJ Gillespie, as he's the game's top scorer in this 71-31 Winfield victory over the Silex. The 1 defeats the 8 and moves on to take on either Louisiana or Bowling Green. And, of course, Silex will play in the middle school gym on Thursday in the semifinals of the consolation side of the bracket against the loser of that Louisiana Bowling Green game. That's coming up in about 50 minutes, 49 minutes. Our pregame will start in about a half hour from the high school gym. So until then, for Corey Buchanan and Mark Fronek saying, we'll see you with more of this 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational coming up on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.